Hello and welcome to Nollywood Film Club. I am Mr. C, a lyrical critic, not Mr. C, despite um who you will hear hosting. Yes, Mr. C will be hosting today's space. She's trying to do it more frequently. And I, I I can't tell you I was fully here, so I'm going to be listening to this space like you. I mean, I'm going to be enjoying it like you. I can't tell you how fun it was. I can't tell you how enjoyable it was. I do participate, but I am not fully here. I'm just saying. So bear with me. I'm just going to be with you. Please do like the podcast where you can, comment where you can, and let all of us, me involved, just, I hope we enjoy listening to Nollywood Film Club discussing Muri and Co.
All right, everyone, welcome to Nollywood Film Club. We discuss Nollywood films or topics every Sunday at 6 p.m. What? And today we shall be discussing Muri and Co. All right, cool. We shall start with Vanessa. What did you like about Muri and Co? Wait, hold on. Why are you laughing? Did I forget anything?
So many things, but
What did I forget?
do
Tell me.
whatever you do.
What did I forget? Tell me.
What about how you are structuring the conversation?
Okay, we're gonna start with the good, then we're gonna go to the bad, and then we're going to have pushback section in case anybody wants to fight. Although why you want to fight about Mori and Cole, no idea. And then we'll do the summaries, and then Oyinkon can remind us that it's not by force to watch it, and then we go have a lovely Sunday night. Ekene, what else did I forget?
Can people comment if they don't want to speak, or you locking that up?
If you're feeling too shy to come up and speak, right? Usually, if the space are full, but the space are not full. So if you're feeling a little too shy to come up and speak, that's okay. Drop a comment, send a DM, respond to the space, put a tweet, hashtag Nollywood Film Club, and we will read it for you, and nobody will flog you. All right, Vanessa, what did you like about Mori and Co?
Before I start, don't let that man harass you. You are
It
doing
keeps
very
bullying
well.
me.
You are
Thank you.
doing very well.
Thank you.
Exactly. Now, um, everybody, welcome to the multiverse of child kidnappers and slash. They put a child in my car and I didn't know, and I drove the car away, and hijinks ensue. You know, I guess what I'm saying is, after being inundated with slum crime, underworld, Basgos films, I guess Nollywood has found a different arc, and we praise God for our new little diversion. So woohoo! We're not following a guy in the slum. Well, he's doing the slum. Oh damn. Um. Okay. I guess largely. Oh God, this is rough for me, man. I liked Kule Remi's song. I liked Kule Remi's little jingle. Ego baby, Muri Pika, Loja Pika, Maja Penny, Muri. Yeah, that's a cute song. It was a very cute song. I liked it. Even me, when I was seeing Kiki moving a little with hips, I was like, even me, I will move my hips if I heard that song and a song was sung for me. I will be moving my hips a little bit. So yeah, that song was cute. Um, you know what, guys? Maybe Femi Jacobs has joined them. What's his face? Shegun Arinze as one of our, passable Nigerian police officers slash investigators. You, I didn't hate him as a police officer. I didn't hate him as our DPO, whatever his name is in this. I didn't hate him. He wasn't giving me fake accent. My man was obsessed with this babe on television saying use all his salary to vote for her. I didn't hate him as a cop. We've had some really bad cops in quotes in Nollywood, and seeing as him and Shego Arize and somebody who is the third guy, but it's mostly Shego Arize. Maybe he can give Shego Arize some relief from carrying Nigerian police in Nollywood on his shoulders.
Ali Nuhu.
Ooh, Ali Nuhu, my baby. No, 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 no. Ali Nuhu is separate. Ali Nuhu don't do random cops. Ali Nuhu is top tier, you know. But yeah, actually, those three are the ones who are now, including Femi Jacobs, are carrying Nigerian police in Nollywood on their shoulders, and I appreciate them for it. You know, props to what's his name? Why do I always forget his name? Ugh. I like him, oh.
Snitching on my ass like crazy.
No, 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 no. Like our main daddy of the
Oh,
son.
Bucci.
Bucci, thank you. Quite love Bucci Franklin. I appreciate the fact that him and Bisola thought that, you know, all things considered, they should try and give an acting performance. I am no, 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 no. I appreciate you. Those that scene in the, in fact, no, that scene in the motor car, that scene in the motor car when they first came to grab him, as the first laugh and probably one of the only few laughs I got while watching this film, and it was thanks to Bucci Franklin. Um, he and Bisola seem to be, doing like, oh, thespian in that little room in the police office. Also, our police station, do they have such room? Where is this specific police station? That room was nice when they were having that their conversation and like just going back and forth, even though the dialogue wasn't dialoguing, but they were really giving it their best, and I appreciate their efforts for acting. Ooh, also, what else do I like? Hmm, You know,
You don't have to force it if you didn't do.
let's just say glory be to God.
If you
Yeah,
didn't, you have tried your best.
yeah.
You have tried your
Thank you.
best. Well done. Thank you. Oyinka, over to you. What did you like about Muri and Co? Oyinka, baby.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Something just popped up. Um,
Yeah.
like Vanessa, I
What?
think the movie. I think the movie was okay. I think it was better than most of the movies that we've gotten recently, and I think it was passable. And I thought it was they actually the child and the kidnapper is not a kidnapper. He didn't purposely plan to kidnap the person, which is he doesn't have the motive. Um, they had like good connection, I guess. Like we can see actually why they connect with each other. We can it actually showed it in the movie when they were like show. So which I think that's something that the movie did right. I think the police was not that annoying. I think most of the story followed a logical structure that is like acceptable and within reason to accept. So I think there were fun what's it called? There were fun moments in it. The kid should have been given more he's cute enough. Sometimes it comes off annoying a little bit, but it's not the kid's fault. It's just the line that they gave him and the director not reshooting the lines and giving him more something to help that line delivery better. But yeah, I think the kid did a reasonable good job. I think the music was not too much. I think everything was pretty okay. It's not a movie that will annoy you. It's not a movie that sometimes you can stay there and it was fun and it's a fun movie to watch in the when on a Saturday you don't feel annoyed. It's an okay movie.
Are we at summary? Did I miss ever a summary?
We didn't know summaries.
That's what I'm telling you. It's not the summary because I didn't put the something. I particularly think what's his name? Remy's Kule Remy's performance was okay, was good. Um I think I think almost all performances were good enough, and it was enjoyable. I wasn't upset. It was a good movie. That's what I think. It was
Okay.
a good movie. I like the premise. I like the premise. I especially like that it looked like a crime movie and it was more of a family movie and it's what's it called? What's that thing that people always say that makes it sound like it's good? It
Is
starts with
what?
an S. Subversive. That
Uh,
people keep on saying just because something you think it was going to go somewhere and then it didn't go the way it went. So therefore, the movie is good because it's subversive.
Is it mediocre?
wow.
Subversive.
Mediocre.
Emmanuel, we're on the good section. Please and thank you.
Yeah. So
Oyinka,
subversive.
take-
It wasn't subversive, but it changed. It was twisty in a way that wasn't like, oh, I expected this, but it didn't come that way, and I actually quite enjoyed it. That's it.
all right. Thank you. Otas, you're up. What? you like about Muri and Kole?
I thought it had funny moments. I did like the scene with Kiki as well when he starts singing to her. That was funny, and when you see her slowly melting, and her mom is looking at her like she's crazy. So I thought it had some of those moments. Truly hilarious was when they announced the reward and all the women brought their different age children. I understood. Um, I probably would have taken my daughter there. I thought it was funny that they had their "I am Chinda, we are all Chinda," like that little speech. I thought they were funny enough moments. It wasn't the worst humor. Um, yeah, I thought it had funny moments.
Okay, thank you. I'm with you, and I thought it had funny moments to be honest. And call back to Nusom Chinda. Very well, very good. Chosen, you are up. What did you like about Marie and Co? I swear I keep forgetting the title of this film every time I'm about to ask. What did you have?
It's okay. Hi everyone. So I have a cold, so this is not my real voice, by the way. But I think I was very excited to see the actors. Firstly, just Remy, Bisola, Buchi Franklin. I was very happy to see them overall. I also enjoyed like the movie overall. I think it was watchable till to the end. Again, like everyone has said, it was funny. It had funny moments. I enjoyed Remy and Kiki's romance and love story. I thought it was I don't know how to put it, but Trench is cute. I don't have too much favorite things about the movie. I think the acting was okay. And also there's this babe with I don't know his name, but he does this the talk that Kole Remy was owing anyways. I know he's very popular on Instagram. I actually can't remember his name. I think it's Chukudi in the movie. There was this babe that looked really good. Just for the scene that was being showed. I enjoyed looking at her. So other than that, that was like all I had that I liked about the movie overall. But yes, that's basically it for me.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chosen. Thanks for joining us even while you're not feeling great. This is your cold voice. We're not ready for your well voice.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chosen. Oh, we lost Emmanuel. Okay. Then I shall move over to Ekene. What did you like about Marie and Co?
Okay, Muri and Ko and Muri were fun. I enjoyed Kunle Remy doing his best Brother Shaggy impression. It was a fun time. Um, but on a serious note, like I just pictured, I just because it was such a similar kind of character to the actual Brother Shaggy character, but I was like, there's the difference between someone who can actually act versus somebody who all he does is that brother shagginess every time. But because like there were some moments that Kunle needed to dial it down, and he did that. I thought he did that quite well. I don't know whether he was particularly great and as funny and as wild all the time because some of the jokes were in Yoruba, which I don't understand. But that's very different. That's a very different conversation. From so, but generally, I thought there were so, like some people have said. I chuckled a couple of moments as well. I thought it was light, and I think generally speaking, a lot of people will enjoy this. This feels like more like a summary this part, but I think generally speaking, a lot of people will enjoy this. Femi Jacobs is I enjoy watching him because like he's one of the few people who doesn't mind when he wants to do his comedy, he doesn't mind not shouting and laboring it time and time again. He doesn't mind just being understated. And if you miss the joke, you miss the joke. If you don't get it, you get it. It feels like, hey, something for us who don't need jokes repeated and shouted over and over again. Um, but yeah, I think yeah, some of the performances were also fine. I didn't actually see much wrong with.
Does anyone hear Mr. C?
Onyekon, you are Elon's
Uh,
victim
I-
today. Oh.
uh, it's your turn. All right. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, generally speaking, some of the performances were pretty solid. Um, uh, Femi Jacobs and with Femi Jacobs and some part of Kunle Remy being quite the standout for me. Oh, I actually like also I'm a Shine.
All right. Thank you, Mr. C. So yeah, Dewumi Squid says, I see what they were going for. Another phrasing of I like the intention. We banned that, but you've circumvented it. What did I like about Morianko? Honestly, I feel like Muri Ko was also another no to reason am. And again, I've said this multiple times. There are some things you tell me no to reason am, and I want to square up because you're trying to be serious, trying to take yourself seriously, and then you're telling me no to reason am. This one, if you tell me no to reason am, I'm like, yeah, fair, okay, I get it, sure.
Sure.
I thought Kunle Remy was having a great time. I liked that. I think Kunle Remy was enjoying himself in this character, and that was kind of evident. Um, I do always love seeing Bucci on my screen. Sad for him sometimes, but I like seeing Bucci on my screen. Femi was killing me. He killed me. I had a number of laughs, and I think a lot of them were from him. I I think when he was standing up to go pick up her ex to go pick up Bucci's character, and she's like, are you leaving? And he goes, I can't leave you. I can never leave you, my queen, or something like that. I loved it. Every time he gave her the ick and called her my queen, loved it. Sent me. When he whispered Stockholm syndrome while the kid was going, oh, he didn't kidnap me, loved it. I loved Tommy Jacobs. He was great. He was great. I enjoyed him. Um, what else did I like about Muri and Co? Um, I like that it was better than Tokumbo in in the way he ends up on this weird little joyride with the child, right? Muri is dumb, but you know what? Between Muri and Tokumbo, if any parent was to be dumb enough to let their child's kidnapper back in their lives, I would call, Muri's Cole's parents a little less stupid than, the parents of the little girl in Tokumbo. Um, what else did I like? Um, I like that. I don't know. I feel like Muri's character is very representative of just a number of there's a number of people in Nigeria that are just hustling. You know what I mean? Like every day is just a hustle, and it's just which hustle are you going to hustle today? And I felt like that was kind of nice, and yeah. Anywho, I think that was about it. The kid was cute. Yeah, it was cute.
Don't hurt yourself with that stretch, mind you.
Not. It was cute. That's it. So I have to say about the kid. Anywho, we shall now pivot to the bats. Vanessa, what did you not like about Muri and Co?
I hate to start on this note. The kid. I don't. While you were doing your whole spiel about how the kid is cute, I was like, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stand the kid. My God, I couldn't stand the kid. My mom was talking about people know who I am. I'm a popular jingle. They know me. They will stolen me. I want my grandma. I'm like, my G, shut up. Actually, like, keep quiet. Like, if you can shut up for a minute, much appreciated. Yeah, I just couldn't stand the kid, guys. Sorry, the cuteness factor wasn't cuting for me. Um, what else didn't I like? What else didn't I like? I just, my thing is, where was Muri going? And maybe again, we've been asking this question, innit? We asked this question in Tukumbo. Now we're asking this question in Muriago. Where were they going? Originally, Oji side mirror moto, Odipe Odidi moto, and he want to take it to Amoshine's side. Why you not take it to Amoshine's side látàárọ̀? Ó ní pé ó ń dodge ọlọ́pàá, ó ń ṣègbà, ó ń ṣèwo. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'm sorry. I can't. The whole thing. I don't know, man. I can't even put into. You see the not to reason. It just doesn't work. Were there a few chuckles? Was this supposed to be like a number of fails to make us laugh? The whole he got diarrhea from eating amala, and that whole scene and that whole montage of him pooping his guts out. I don't know, was that supposed to be funny but also endearing because Kule Miss Kamuri took care of him? I don't know, man. And the way everybody is telling him about, oh, he can't thief a child. Granted, fair enough. But like, I didn't enjoy this. The performances weren't that great. Did Kule Remy do his best? Yes, he did. Did Bushi and Bisola do their best? Yes, they did. Did Femi Jacobs give a fantastic performance? Why not? If not, the entirety of everything together put in the crock pot just didn't work, and I'm so sorry, Auntie Biodun. Auntie Biodun. I don't know if we are beefing, but cause me, I'm not beefing you. I still love you, Auntie Biodun. At the jaw. Please, I'm begging you. Mo wà lórí ìkúnlẹ̀, I'm on my nails. In the words of Nigerians, I'm on my nails. Please, ma. Please, let's not do this again. And this is just a warning to Nollywood. I don't want to see another child in the back of another person's car. I'm begging. It's okay. Three is enough. Three is enough. We don't need a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh. It's okay. Because at this point, there is no sensitivity as to how this is being handled. There's no new anything that is being told. I don't know which twist Oyiko was sawing that was twisting in this film. I'm sorry. It's not it. If you want a light watch, go on and light watch, I guess. It's just not great, guys.
All right, tell us how you really feel, Vanessa. At least this time you didn't have someone to quit their job. Oyinka.
Well, they didn't do anything to make me want to tell them to quit their jobs.
Oyinka, what did you not like about Muri Ko?
Uh, some of the line delivery of the child is it's not necessarily the best, and I wouldn't necessarily put that on the child. I'll put it on like I have to honestly. I've said this before. Like most of film acting, it's not that you can necessarily act very well or something like that. It has to do with like atmosphere and how the person makes the atmosphere, how the person is fed the scenes and all that stuff. Doesn't necessarily have to do. I mean, I'm not saying people are not great actors. That's not what I'm saying. But like a good amount of it has to do with like manipulating the audience because of atmosphere and all that stuff. And it's not easy to get because it's just something you hate. It's not tangible. So I felt like maybe she wasn't the best. The whatever director was, it didn't direct the kid the best. Also, some of the lines, it's just the kid didn't deliver it very well. But it was in some places and in some other places, as the movie went on, the kid did much better. So that's it. The same thing could be said about some of Kole Remy's also something. But as the thing went on, you bought it. Maybe it's just in the first couple of something. I'm just like, oh, okay. Um, that's what I didn't like. As much as it was okay, and it was okay. There was nothing really too bad to write home about. There was nothing really too amazing to write home about. I thought it was an okay movie. You know.
Yeah.
So that's really maybe next time they should have more budget for like mm, what's it called? Oh yeah, drone shot. I
Ah.
just want people to understand. No, I'm not coming for drone shot. Let me finish speaking. I make a very more specific something.
Mhm.
Um, I think in some ways they used the drones in like unique ways, but this is the thing I just want to say: the drone doesn't always have to be so far away from people, so far above people, right? Especially in that scene in the shanty town where they're about to have like a chase. I feel like we missed having like an actual chase with many multiple, but that's like going to create multiple editing cuts. And if you don't have a good actor, thank you for not doing it. Whatever we got was good enough, was sufficed, rather than getting bad editing. But something that I feel like maybe next time if they ever wanted to make this film, they should maybe make that work better. Like do expand more on that kind of editing or expand more on how you use your drone shot. It shouldn't always just be from the top, you know? The drone can be safely within like distance of people and it shouldn't always just look like a drone shot. You can use the drone in multiple ways if you're going to use a drone. That's
Safely
what I'm going to
written word here.
say. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Otas, you're up. What did you not like about Muri Co?
Um, so uh, I think a lot of it was the story. Um, yeah, I think a lot of it I didn't like was the story. Acting was largely okay. I'm guessing this was a comedy. I don't want to guess the genre wrong, but it seemed like a comedy. So for a comedy, I honestly don't have a lot of strong thoughts about this. I also didn't like the little boy, but he wasn't terrible. If it was okay. I think that's the worst thing about this movie is that it was just fine. Um, it feels like we're seeing many people trying to do or trying to remake Jobe, which is what it felt like. But other than that, that's it.
Oh, wow, we're back to short and sweet. You're right though. That it. I'm with you on it feeling like Jobe, like he was trying to do a Jobe. Chosen. What did you not like about Murianko?
Um, so I I actually did not like most of this movie. Honestly, I cannot even pinpoint what exactly it was. Actually, when I started watching it, I didn't know it was Biodun Stephen. So I watched Taylor Lauren on YouTube, right? And some other things that she does on YouTube. This is Biodun Stephen now. And immediately I started watching Muri Ko. I was like, this just looks like the handwork of this woman. And I think we should actually start like being okay with leaving some things on YouTube. Um the, I know like the quality is a bit higher for YouTube movies, I guess. But the storyline and just how I think it was just the storyline was just there. I think it would have been okay for YouTube. This is just my thoughts. I had more questions just about like the way things were, and this is like with not having really high expectations. By the way, just like for example, the woman in the I think her name is Semiat with the white powder that really like irked me, and I don't know if this happened to anybody. I just didn't understand why her powder was like that. I didn't get the point of that. I don't know if maybe in parts of Nigeria that I've never been to, like people wear their powder like that when they're serving food. It would be really great. Maybe I missed the point of that. Just that costuming in general. Also, there was the point where when Kole got the car, he actually before we even get to the car, how did the woman leave the son in the car? And the boot when she was leaving the boot, she just left her boot open, left the car like that. I just feel like there's a lot of things that just don't make logic to me. In Nigeria, maybe if this was in another country, I'll be like, okay, but like I feel like everyone that lives in Nigeria, I don't know, would not like try something like that. So it wasn't just meeting logic. And then there was a point where the camera was annoying me, like focusing on that purple blanket while he was driving, I guess, like maybe, oh yeah, he finally came out of the purple blanket. But Kole and me drove for a while before that boy got out. And I guess he had headphones on, so that's the answer to that. But there was just a lot of missing gaps for me. Just even I didn't like the boys acting as well, the kids acting. I didn't I would just say he tried. I know like people on here have said that he was okay, but honestly I cringed for a lot of parts of the things he was doing and saying, and just the way he was acting and carrying out the role. Yeah, I've watched him in other movies, and I thought he was okay in other movies, but I thought this one was a bit just not great, not the best anyways. Also the police looking for him, them not finding him, everything was just, I don't know how to explain it, but I just had questions as to the logic behind like how they kept on escaping. A man and a baby, a 10-year-old child, please, how, like, how can't it's well, anyways. And then also like I don't know, there's just, again, it was just the gaps. Another thing I didn't like, I feel like I would have like, I don't know, maybe more background to like Kunle Remi's character. I thought that would have been nice to see. I enjoyed Kole Remi a lot in the movie. His story as a person in the movie. I know this is not like part, but other than that, I just felt like there was just so many questions unanswered, and them carrying the child like a, a baby when that boy is really 10 actually annoyed me as well. So but yeah, that's everything I don't like. Again, I still have a lot of questions that I've not that I can't. Biodun Stephen needs to answer it to me. If I find her, I'll ask her. But yeah, that's all for me.
All right, thanks, Chosen. I'm pretty sure that blanket changed colors. I don't think it was purple the whole time as well, but
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Olana. I don't know. Elon has done you pretty dirty, so feel free to give us both your good and your bad.
Thank you guys so much. It took me so many tries to get here. God bless everybody. So, my good, actually, my good was mainly, I think, Femi Jacobs. That was my main good because he had so many just really good lines. Yeah, I like that Femi Jacob is able to deliver comedic lines without trying to sound funny. He just delivers it well. From the scene where the mother comes in and is talking about, oh, I lost my car, and then he's like, oh, yeah, I'm sure it's a Camry, and then when Chidima comes in and she's talking about my son, and he said, oh wait, it's your mother, and he shouts, file it, and he said, oh guy, he said we should not file it. Very funny, but I think my best line has to be the Stockholm syndrome line. I laughed for like 1 minute. I like it's just his delivery is always so good. So yeah, kudos to Femi Jacobs on that. What else did I like? I like Kiki's character to some extent, even though it felt like a female brother Shaggy, but like slightly better. And then yeah, yeah, that's what I liked about it. I liked seeing, yeah, and of course Buchi, Buchi and singing. Oh, the police want to harass me. I also laughed very long for that. Then what did I not like? I don't know whose idea it was to put black eyeliner under every trenches guy in Nollywood, but they should allow the black eyeliner go. I didn't like that. There were a lot of unnecessary scenes, and there were a lot of there was a lot of dialogue that was it just lengthened certain scenes, because I remember watching it. I think I was like 40 minutes in, and I checked the time, and I saw 1 hour 43 minutes. I was wondering what exactly are they doing for 1 hour 43 minutes. It was fillers. The scene where the boy stole the bread, and we had a whole session of, oh, I don't want it to be a thief. I don't like, what's that about? Like it's so many scenes. Just you could have scrapped that out. It wasn't necessary. The conversation was not necessary. Even if you had to go on the scene in the car after the boy fell sick and then Muri was lying down with the boy in the car, and he was talking about, oh, should I return him? Very unnecessary scene, and yet it went on for like 1 minute or so. So it just felt like they were throwing things in when they should have been removing things. That movie was at best 1 hour 12 minutes. I'm not even sure it was 1 hour 12 minutes, maybe like 1 hour, and they dragged it on for however long. It wasn't necessary at the point. I was just fast forward, like let's get to the point. And then yeah, I there were things. I think there were more things that I didn't like. However, the comedy was okay. I had a few laughs. So yeah, I think that's. Oh yeah, and the blanket was. I think my memory of the blanket was that it was brown. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember a brown blanket.
Yeah, Olana, it jumps between brown and purple. That is, yeah, that happened. Emmanuel, you're back. We missed your good and your bad as well, so feel free to give us both. Hello, Emmanuel.
Good evening.
Yeah, I think this is another victim of Elon.
Can you
Not
hear me? Can
particularly
anyone
her.
hear me?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Can hear you now.
All right. Sorry, I had the network issues. So the thing is, I saw that movie last. That was yesterday. I saw the movie. Finally, I saw the movie, and there's one comedic part that Biodun Stephen. That is when it comes to family drama, comedy. I think romance too. She has she has that to her belt. She's a, she's good at that. So I like the movie. I like the comedy part, the comedic parts of the movie, and particularly the little boy's role, that kid's role, that kid. I felt he killed his role for someone of that age. He gave that Ajebota's character very well. He eased into that character very well. And I like Muri too. I think Vanessa made mention of the song. I think the song is contagious. Like, you would, there's no how you won't smile. There's no how you won't vibe to the rhythm of the song. So this the soundtrack to from the beginning is nice. Then the following the soundtracks that were going on and on at the end, I actually don't understand. So to what I don't like about the movie, someone has mentioned it already. The time screen. I think the screen time, the screen time was just like wasted on irrelevant things. Asked me like when I saw 1 hour 43 minutes, I'm like, Victoria Lauren, what are you guys doing? Like, I'm like, I've not gotten to the end of the movie. Like, we're still somewhere around 58 minutes. Like, the movie never finished. So the screen time was just heavily portrayed on things that were irrelevant, and even the Chukwu Ebuka, is it Chukwu Emeka's the thug, that part, I feel some of the parts, some of the scenes were unnecessary. The oh, rub my back, those some of those scenes were unnecessary. But aside that, I did enjoy the movie. But at this particular time, I was asking myself, I was already getting tired of the movie due to the dialogue. The some of the characters were not holding the dialogue again. Like the energy they held with the dialogue just got from 100 to zero. But they were able to manage at the close of the movie. So that's what I love and that's what I don't like. Probably when I remember others, I will just chip in.
Okay, thanks, Emmanuel. At the risk of jinxing it, I think this is fixing to be a very short space, so there might not be time to chip in anymore if you remember, but you can tweet it. All right. Mr. C, what did you not like about Marie and Co?
Um, the first thing, the thing I did not like about it was just how much fat there is. How much just is that? I guess part of this is the directing. We decided we were going to generally ad lib, and you can tell even when the general idea of the joke is there. The joke, even at times where I laugh, sometimes the joke will overstay its welcome, and it just keep on going on and on. And I wish we were a bit more precious with our jokes, or with the way we write. It wasn't even just the joke. Sometimes just lines just keep on going. It's just it reminds me of something I was speaking to Corey there about how she was talking about how she times like her actors during the line read because she doesn't want anybody wasting any extra time. Like this is the opposite of that. This is how it feels like. How can we stretch this movie out even further when there is no need to, and when to the detriment of the film. So that one was a big one, and that's just a big thing with these kind of comedies. The other one, like Vanessa said, was Vanessa said the child act. Well, she said she didn't enjoy the child. For me, it's the directing of the child again. Um, the way he's directed to deliver all his lines are just not, just very very bad and annoying, and just every time he was on stage, I wanted a real kidnapper to kidnap him. Just get him out of the movie. Just take him out. Just leave him somewhere. I couldn't stand every line he put forward every line he contributed to this film made it worse. And then to top it off, that the last scene, it was just almost as I don't think um, what's her name, Darasimi, towards the end of Tokumbo. I don't think she had as obnoxious as a. They didn't give. I know, like she also had a. Oh, but he did well for me or something like that. But like his own was incredibly
Grand
obnoxious.
speech.
Just yes, we'll give you the final speech, little boy. Go do it. Spread the good news of kidnappers. Okay. I said, I just think I didn't care for all of that. It wasn't well done. It sounded like when you give those 6-year-old Mike to go and preach. It's like, okay, I get you guys think this is cute, but it's not nice. Let's not do this. Anyway, what else? But that's my main. Anything outside this is anything outside the general comedy, the way it was directed. Um, I think I mentioned the drone shots. I thought the drone shots she's speaking about, I didn't feel them appropriate. It just anyway. But like, this is not the worst looking Biodun Stephen film, to be honest. But there's still all those technical aspects that she's not quite as strong as in putting them together. But this is not by far the worst. This is better than quite a few that she's done, but there's still room for improvement, especially in the way she blocks the scene. But like if you I anyway, this would be my the other part I would say would be my summary. But yeah, these were the main things I disliked about this movie.
All right. Thank you, Mr. C. Um, I'm with him on. I did not like how the little boy was directed. Even the lines for him were really poor. I've said multiple times, I don't think we know how to write for children, but again, we barely know how to write for adults at this point. So it's a bit of a well. Um, what else did I not like? I feel like a lot of this film was very much so the movie can happen. Which is also why I was like, no to reason that, because if you ask why did this happen, why everything falls apart. Everything falls apart if you ask why. Starting with just this older Nigerian woman leaving her boot open and her shopping to the side to go check on somebody telling her, Madam, you forgot something. What? What did she forget? She was on her phone and she had her bag. Like, let's all be for real. And then a Nigerian forget Nigeria, a grandmother, right? Forgetting that her child is in the car. Or throughout the police station, everything is like, my car, my car, my car, my car, my car, my car, my car. Until she calls her daughter, who is like, where's my son? My no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So again, so much of so the movie can happen. Why is this boy covered in a blanket? in the a CGI blanket in the back seat of a car in Nigeria on a hot day. It looked like a hot day, right? So first off, the negligence of leaving a 10-year-old in a locked car on a hot day, negligence of leaving the car then open to go do stuff, and then leaving him under a blanket. I just felt like that child would have died. Before Muri even had a chance to start driving that car. Cole's dead. Cole's dead. Whole grandma for negligence. So when you start asking why, everything falls apart. What are you keeping the child for? And again, I'm gonna draw back to Tokumbo because as much as I thought Tokumbo was shit in some ways, at least there was motivation for him to keep the girl, right? Hey, we have your whole family. Look at the video footage I have of your family. What is stopping this one from dropping this child off at some random location and telling them he's this place while he continues his journey to Chukwudi's place? Like Chukwudi's place is not that far. Why did we need this long journey? It was unnecessary. Why are we running when the police comes? Even if Muri is running, why is the little boy running when the police comes? And I think Biodun's pursuit for heartwarming tends to lead her down some paths that I have found that I have not enjoyed in the last few, let's say, like Sister, all the stuff I hated from Sister, and here, right? We're looking for heartwarming, and we end up with this dumb 10-year-old child giving a whole speech on, hey, he protected me, he didn't kidnap me, and no, no, and then the parents going, hey, my son said he didn't kidnap him, no, we have eyewitnesses at the farm. No, no, no. You have CCTV footage at the pharmacy. Not eyewitnesses. There's eyewitnesses show. You have CCTV footage. Why are we doing all this? And again, I know it happened in Tokumbo. Why are we doing a collab with the kidnapper? Unintentional kidnapping, sure, but kidnapping nonetheless, because you had a chance to turn back around and drop that child. So, anywho, problem with Muri and Co is if you think it'll stress you out. Don't think about it. I thought a lot of the story had a lot of so the story can happen. Kids acting wasn't great. Yeah. It was fine for the background, honestly, but if you deep it, then it really, really, really falls apart. And on that note, we shall move on to summaries. Oh no, pushback. Does anyone want to push back on anything? Going once? Going twice?
I want to push back on something.
Ah, gosh darn it, I wasn't fast enough. All right, Oyinka, what are we pushing back on?
Oh, I'm just explaining something because this is just, I can only do it here. Vanessa asked me what I was talking about twist. I didn't mean there was a twist in the movie. I was just saying that you expect a crime drama, but the twist is that this movie is a family heartwarming drama. That's it. Yeah. I was just explaining myself.
I don't remember seeing the trailer, but I don't think there was anything from the premise of Muri and Co that made me think this was going to be crime.
And even before it came out in cinemas, Muri's song had trended on TikTok. So there wasn't maybe it can be because
I
we
don't
didn't
know
see all
about
of that.
that.
We because didn't see all of that, so that's
I
fine. But I
don't
don't
know.
think
Yeah, I
the movie
didn't see
was
all of
ready.
that. I didn't see all of that. I was just saying it has the wearings of a crime drama because of the recent trend of crime dramas where we have the guys in the ghetto and the shantytown and driving cars and all that stuff and da 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 da. It has the wearings of a crime drama, but it actually turns out to be a family drama. That's what I'm saying. I did not see the movie planting. I did not see all that. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm not that very much on the internet as much, which is a
Okay,
problem.
fair enough. I mean, I feel like even from the opening scenes, there was nothing giving crime drama because my G was into petty theft at best. But yeah, okay. Anyone else have any other pushback? Going once, going twice. Summaries. Let's go. Vanessa, give us your summary of Muri and Co.
Yeah, car. Sorry, child in car car stolen, car drive off, child was annoying. Um, Little chuckles here and there. Bisola and Bucci tried to give a great performance despite the fact that dialogue sucked. Femi Jacobs, good police officer. Yeah, Light Watch, goodbye. Out guy Tamala.
Okay, thank you. Oyinkan, let's go. By the way, everyone, we can make this a 1 hour space. I believe in you. Let's go. 1 hour or under. Oyinkan, what's your summary?
My summary is wait, what? Yeah, it was an okay movie. I don't feel like you waste your time if you watch this movie. But that's me. On a Sunday night, on a or whatever day you are going to sit down and watch a movie, put it on. Uh, give it 30 minutes. Then decide whether you want to watch it or not. There are millions of movies in this world, and TV shows and all that stuff. Select one of them. Enjoy yourself. Bye.
Right. Thanks, Oyinkan. Otas, let's go. What's your summary?
Um, if you want a good story and good dialogue, this movie is not for you. But if you are okay with just not thinking about why anything is happening and just letting it happen, could be funny. Um, so I don't know, do it that way you will.
All right. Thanks, Otas. Chosen, let's go. What is your summary?
Again, another, like someone said, again, child in the car getting kidnapped. Cheers to more of the stories. I don't think this is the end of it. We're going to see more of this in Hollywood for sure. Light watch, I say don't have expectations at all. Just make sure you're doing something productive with your time as you're watching it. That's my only advice. I think you'll be able to go through it, laugh a bit and smile a bit. Yeah, that's all my summary for this and advice to whoever wants to watch this.
All right. Thank you, Chosen. Emmanuel, what is your summary?
Okay, I think I'll just follow what some persons have said. Like, if you want to see Muri and Co, don't expect any level of seriousness because that's what I had. Like, seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh, I would see Kule Remy in another dynamic, that's parts that I've not seen him. But just 20, 30 minutes into the movie, I'm like, what is this? I was just pressing my phone, eating, doing other things, and I'll just go to my PC. I'm like, okay, I'll just chuckle, I'll just laugh, okay. Then move to the other scene. So it's not really. So if you're expecting something serious, something swell, well, I'm sorry to shock you. You won't see something like that. It's just less serious. Just laugh and while away your time, like just the movie for me.
Right. All right. Thanks, Emmanuel. I missed Muyi's pushback. It was better than Tokumbo. In some ways. All right, Mr. C, what is your summary?
Muri Co actually generally felt inoffensive. I know me maybe 20 years ago would have enjoyed this a lot more. Maybe 15 to 20 years ago would have enjoyed this a lot more. This was one of those turn off your brain sort of movies. Where like if you're not if you haven't seen better, you can appreciate it. But for me, in today, yeah, the some of the jokes just felt um, a little stretched, and I didn't like the directing for the most part. Uh, I just don't this essentially this trope of sort of older man and younger child go on a journey story. It's a trope that's been done a lot. You know, it's kind of Logan had sort of has it where you don't really want the child, but like you have to stick with the child, and there are many versions of this you can copy. It's just like every beat of the story that sort of makes them need to do but it's not that it's localized well enough. I don't I'm not watching this and thinking, why have they stolen this an American film, even though like again, these tropes do exist in Western, a lot of Western and actually some European films too. But it's that it didn't seem like there was a lot of energy or effort in all the glue that joins this plot to that plot. And maybe because I don't know, maybe this was made in a month. I don't know, from pre-production to post-production. I have no. It feels like one of those things that just like let's we have a cool idea. Let's just do it, and let's not reason it too much. And that's the kind of film we ended up with. But yeah, so some people will, if you can enjoy films like that, you enjoy it. But like it was one of the least offensive things also I've seen this year. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. C. So yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's a very much new to Reason film. You can definitely press your phone while watching this film. It's one of those put it on in the background things and don't think about it. Directing, dialogue, actual story falls pretty flat, but you know what? I think the vibes are mostly all right. And on that note, thank you very much, everyone. We kept this under an hour, and I appreciate it. Have a good Sunday.
Well, next week.
Next week, what are the next week?
Next week is this guy's part one of this guy's film, a bit TV show. What is this thing? That Yoruba epic. I don't know.
Epic.
Yoruba epic.
We have we had such a
Oh,
break.
is it the Kesari one?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm thinking that's the one. Oh, right. Okay.
Knees epic.
Oh.
You know what? Ota said she missed me, so here we are. You jinxed it.
That was a joke, please.
Well, you put that
You
joke
need to
out
be
into the
careful how we
universe.
joke. We need to be careful how we joke. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the episode. If you enjoyed listening and would like to join live, just follow us on Twitter at Iroko Critic and join us every Sunday 6 p.m. West African time on our spaces.